What is commutative property? Commutative property means like we are applying it on addition first and then multiplication. What does it want to say? It wants to say that if I add 2 and 5, I write 2 plus 5, that will always be equal to 5 plus 2, right? So that means addition is commutative. Okay. Likewise, multiply. Suppose I am multiplying two numbers. 3 times 5 will be equal to 5 times 3. So multiplication is also commutative, but it depends on set as well. Okay, whether the set is natural number, whether the set is rational numbers. Okay, so when we explain properties or when we learn properties, we first take a set and then we take operation and then we check whether it is commutative or not, whether it is uh, uh, commutative or not, and then closure property satisfy or not, it has identity or not, all those things. Okay, so here we have now associative property. What is associative property? For associative property we take three numbers. Okay, it says that suppose I am taking three numbers, 2, 5, or any number you can take. I took 2, 5, 7. Okay, so they say suppose I add 5 and 7 first and then I add 2. Okay, that means 2 plus 5 plus 7 is what? 12. What is the answer? 14. Now they say instead of adding 5 and 7 first, what do? I add 2 and 5 and then I will add 7. Will that affect? No. Answer will still be equal to 14. So this is known as associative property. It verifies in multiplication and in addition both. Okay, whether you are adding numbers or you are multiplying, so it doesn't depend on the order of numbers. Okay, so whether you can add last two numbers first and then you add first number, or you can add first two numbers and then add last number. Okay, so this is what associative property. Okay, after that we have, this is little bit tricky, distributive property. Okay, what is distributive property? It says, suppose I will take an example. Okay, it is taking three numbers a, b and c. Okay, I will take three numbers 2, 5 and suppose I took 6. It says if I write 2 here, 2 multiply 5 plus 6. This is how we open brackets as well. When we learned algebra, I did algebra package, we learned this. So whatever we have outside the bracket, we will multiply that with every number inside. Okay, so 2 I will multiply with 5 plus, because if we have plus here, plus 2 I will multiply with 6. This is nothing but distributive property. Okay, that a, whatever is outside the bracket, that will be multiplied with b first and that will be multiplied with c. Okay, a plus a multiply b plus a multiply c. Okay, so 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times 6 is 12, it is 22. Okay, so this is how I multiplied. What if I do this? LHS is a times b plus 6. So 2 times, instead of 5, I will solve the bracket first. 5 plus 6 is 11. So 2 times 11 is 22. So you do it this way or this way, you will get the same answer. This is distributive property. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can ask in comment section. I will try to answer all the doubts. Okay. After that, identify which property is shown. Okay, here it is showing 5 plus 7 is equal to 7 plus 5. That means a plus b is equal to b plus a. Which property is this? This property is commutativity. Right, this is commutativity. Right, okay. Now 3 multiply, both are multiplication signs, like 3 multiply 4 multiply 2, like you multiplied 4 and 2 here first and here you multiplied 3 and 4 first. Answer will be same. This property is associativity. Right, okay, on multiplication, right here. And this property, a times b plus c is equal to A times B plus A times C. And this property is what? This is distributivity. Distributivity you can say, or you can say distributive property. Okay. And after that we have question 4. Verify the distributive property. This is very important question if you are just learning these properties. So they will ask you guys to verify. How do you verify? For verification we see whether LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, so I will solve LHS first. LHS means left hand side. What is left hand side? 7 times 5 plus 3. Okay, so 7 times 5 plus 3 is 8. What is 7 times 8? 56. Right? Now I will solve RHS. Right hand side. 7 times 5 plus 7 times 3. Right? What is 7 times 5? 35. What is 7 times 3? 21. And now I will add. It will be equal to 56. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. That means our property is verified. Okay, this is how we verify properties. We just do LHS and RHS. We calculate them and then we show that they are equal. This is how we verify. Okay.